Welcome. Today's venue is Hollywood. Now, not Hollywood, California, Hollywood, Florida. And here's the Hollywood sign. So apparently, the Hollywood sign here in Florida on the water tower, it's not as visible as the sign in Hollywood, California. Now, in Hollywood, California, it's a symbol of hopes and dreams. Here in Hollywood, Florida, it's a little bit more practical. It's a symbol of whether you want your toilet to flush or not. For this final vlog of Hollywood Beach, Florida, it's going to entail some venue changes. And since this is the first time I've ever come from my media room, I'm gonna give you a look around. Now, you'll first notice my prayer flags, from my Nepalese prayer flags from Kathmandu. Now in this vlog, I'm going to show you how to do a budget-friendly, white sandy beach, holiday weekend, 3-night weekend getaway for under $600. Now, you didn't see this coming, but since this is a timeshare vlog, you're going to be required to watch the entire thing for 6 hours. Let's giddy up with the vlog. So as mentioned, this is a relaxing getaway. And that is unless you're a college student coming during spring break. If that's the case, you can expect the same budget, but it is going to be a busy party atmosphere. So first off, I had a hard time deciding whether I wanted to do South Beach, Florida, or Hollywood Beach, Florida. Now, both have the same white sandy beaches, and both have a promenade. Didn't know if I wanted to go ahead and go to South Beach or Hollywood Beach. And when I got looking at it, they say that at South Beach, that's the place to go to see and be seen. Well, I don't really care to be seen, so Hollywood was a plus on that, and South Beach was going to be more expensive, so I decided on Hollywood Beach, and I did so because there's a lot more environmental things like the MEEC Center and the Anne Klob Center. In fact, I'm looking for the Anne Klob Center now to go to. I think I passed it back here. I'll be back in a minute. Now, I prefer to visit Florida in mid-November as it's off-season. 82 degrees, running around there, warm ocean waters, and hurricane season's over. And during that time frame, usually very few tourists. So perfect time to come. So here's a quick look at the beaches here in Hollywood Beach, Florida. Now, if you want a more in-depth look, I've got numerous vlogs out there. Just look under my playlist, Florida, and you'll find them there. For Hollywood Beach, you'll fly into Fort Lauderdale Airport. And since Fort Lauderdale is a major port for the cruise ships, you can generally find some great airline rates. From my other vlogs, you may know I like to use Google Flights for booking my airline travel. Now, what I like about Google Flights is they give you the lowest rates in a calendar view, So if you want the best rates possible, you can adjust your flight dates. Now I didn't have much adjustments on my dates, so the best rates I could come up with was $170 one way. However, from many major cities, you can get $92 to $98 round trip to Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, $92 to $98 round trip. Now I booked a one-way flight, not because I wanted to stay forever in the warm weather, but I extended my trip to include the amusement parks of Orlando, Florida. You can book Amtrak from Fort Lauderdale to Orlando for as low as $21. Anyway, that would be my next vlog. So the first rates we have is our airline travel. And as mentioned, I had a $170 rate. Let's not forget that zero there. Or you could do it for $92. The next cost of this travel that you're going to incur is getting from the airport to your hotel. And I'm just going to base it on a ride share. I think the camera's falling there. There we go, that's better. So, getting from the airport, Fort Lauderdale, to your hotel, it's going to run about $24. And that's each way. So let's put down 48. Now on my arrival at the airport, I wanted to stop by Walmart. So I did not take a ride share to the hotel. I took the local bus system. So I took that from Fort Lauderdale Airport to Sheridan Street, and it was very efficient. Cost there was $2, and had I taken the bus again from, I think, from Sheridan, which runs down further south to the hotel area, it would have been another $2. So it would have been $4 max. But I walked it because, like I said, I wanted to go to Walmart, and then I walked the rest of the way. Now, it took a lot longer going that route, but I just spent all day on the plane, so it was a nice walk from from Sheridan Street across the bridge and down to my hotel. Now, what made that feasible was my carry-on. That's all I had. I had no checked luggage. As you know, I don't like to check luggage, so I just had my backpack carry-on on. So I have a story for you on that carry-on backpack I just purchased for this trip. So I've always wanted a carry-on that maximized the largest size I could have that the airlines would allow for carry-ons. And that size right now is 22 inches long, a width of 14 inches, a height of 9 inches, and if anyone ever does check, you're required to have an 8-pound limit on it. So just thought you'd want to know that. So I went online to find this perfect backpack that would meet the requirements of all the airlines. And I found this beast bag. Nice bag. And the basic thing I looked for was, again, the correct dimensions and that it had the backpack straps on it. So I didn't look at much else. I just thought, okay, that's going to be perfect. So I ordered the bag online, and the day arrived, I got it in the mail. I opened it up, and got looking at it. Examining it, and that light's too bright. I gotta do something about that. So I opened it up, and I got looking at it, and it was kind of odd. I saw this. So why would this backpack have these sides on it? It really confused me. So I had to think about it for a while, examining it. I thought, oh yeah, this is gonna be, you put your laptop in here, and so you got some privacy when you're on the airplane working on your laptop. However, I put my laptop in here and it didn't fit. So I had to examine it some more, looking at it, wonder what in the world's going on. And I found this. Well, it's got more that folds out on it. I had thought on it, couldn't figure it out. Well, finally I decided to go back online and look at it to see what features are there. That's when I found out where I went wrong in ordering this backpack based on the name of it. The name of the backpack is called the Ultimate Diaper Bag. Yeah, I ordered an Ultimate Diaper Bag. So, I think I could still salvage it. I think I'm just gonna cut these privacy out and the changing station, cut that out, and it'll work fine. But if you ever see anyone walking around the airport with an Ultimate Diaper Bag, that's me. Now for the hotels in the Hollywood Beach area, from my other vlogs you may know that I like to use hotels.com for booking my hotel rooms. And what I like about them is they provide you the map of the area that you want to stay. And they provide you the lowest rate of all the hotels in the area. And what's included there is all the hidden fees as well, which is nice. I like that. And that's especially important in the Las Vegas area, where you got all the fees that you don't even know what they are. So that's why I like to use hotels.com. Now specifically for the Hollywood Beach Hotel, what I was looking for was, of course, the budget-friendly, lowest rate I could find, but also that it was close to the promenade. And FYI, any hotel that you stay at in the Hollywood Beach area is going to be close to the promenade. Now I ended up finding a $75 a night rate, very good rate for the area. And that was with the Hollywood Beach Hotels group, and it was specifically the Ocean Sounds Hotel. And it was a nice hotel, which included 3 rooms. It had a breakfast, pools, and a workout room. Now the workout room wasn't open when I was there, so it was a nice hotel. I really liked it. Nice hotel, the Ocean Sounds Hotel. And anyway, for my vlog on the Ocean Sounds Hotel, go ahead and check it out under playlist Florida. It's there. You can get more description of it. Now the hotel rate, $75 as I mentioned. So times 3 nights, which I recommend for a holiday getaway. That's going to be 3 times 75, 225. So let's put that on our chart here under hotel, 225. So if you're a college student going to the Hollywood Beach area during spring break, staying in these hotels and cramming a bunch of people in one room. I didn't include this in my vlog I did on the Ocean Sounds Hotel, but it came with a full bed, and then it had a couch in it, and that couch was a fold-out bed. So you could fit 4 people comfortably in that, dividing out the cost of it. Now keep in mind, I've given you the least expensive hotel rate, $75. Now you could book, such as the Margaritaville Resort, and during spring break, you're looking at a rate around $500 to $600 a night. Now in discussing entertainment costs when you're at Hollywood Beach, for entertainment, I highly recommend you rent a bicycle for riding up and down the promenade. A bicycle cost, if you go just south of the hotel, there was Sun and Fun Cycles. There you can rent a bike for $50 for 2 days. Great rate. So let's put that on our board. Entertainment costs, $50. Now the rest of your entertainment, as I mentioned, I had a great time the whole time. So The rest of the entertainment was completely free for me. If you're a college student going during spring break, you gotta calculate in all that alcohol you're consuming. And you can take plastic bottles onto the beach and drink there. So with the rest of it, like I mentioned, it was completely free. And that includes relaxing in the sand on the beach, swimming in the warm ocean waters, a visit to the MEEC, the Marine Environmental Education Center. A visit to the Anne Klob Nature Center. The exercise. The concerts. The people watching. The reptile watching. So let's calculate our total cost for this trip. Now I didn't include meal costs, as that's going to vary so much for each person. For myself, I had breakfast at the hotel, and then I just had snacks that I brought along with me. And then on the promenade, I had dinners for around $25. So anyway, calculating this out, we've got the total cost of $593, or if you can get that $92 airline airfare, that comes to $537. So $537 or $593, not bad for a holiday weekend getaway. So in conclusion, yep, you betcha. A great holiday weekend getaway you can do on a budget-friendly travel.